So we are looking at quadratics in vertex form. What is the vertex form of a quadratic relation?
I don't know.
Y equals A bracket X
Minus
H
K.
squared
K.
plus K. What does A tell you? A tells us if it opens up or down, so the direction of opening, if it's positive or negative, and if it's stretched or compressed. We talked about all this already. H tells us what? The x coordinate of the vertex, and K tells us the y coordinate of the vertex. So let's summarize here. Let's look at, this is just a summary of what we did. These are all quadratic relations in vertex form. So we're looking at direction of opening. We're looking at the A value. So this is A. What's A in the second example? 1. What's A in the third example? -1. What's A in the next example? -2. 0.8, and don't worry about that. So for the first one, what's the direction of opening? Up. So if it opens up, does it have a max or min value? Might as well do this column as well. If it opens up, it has a minimum. The A value is 3. A equals 3. So does it stretch or compress? Stretch. So let's write that. Okay, the next one, let's just look at the A value for now, okay? Up or down? Does it stretch or compress? No, because A is equal to 1. So it does not stretch or compress. It has the same shape as the parent function. And it opens up, so it has a minimum. It's reflected, so it opens down. It's reflected in the x-axis, but it still has the same shape. A is equal to -1. So it does not stretch or compress, and because it opens down, it has a maximum value. The next one, down, so it's reflected, and A equals -2, so is it stretched or compressed? Yep. Next one, opens up or down?
Down.
No, this one. Up, so it's stretched or compressed. Okay, and if it opens down, it has a max value. If it opens up, it has a minimum value. Okay, so now we're going to look at the coordinates of the vertex for the first one. What is H? If I rewrite this as y equals 3, x minus 0 squared plus 0, is that still the same thing as y equals 3x squared?
No.
Yes, I can add or take away 0. It doesn't change it. So where's the vertex? 0, 0. So the axis of symmetry is x equals 0. It's always the x. The axis of symmetry is the x value of vertex. So the axis of symmetry is actually, what letter? H or K? H. Can you see that? Right? The axis of symmetry is H. Okay, the vertex of the next one, +1, and if I can put a 0 plus 0, so K is 0, right? The coordinates of the vertex are H, K. The reason why the sign is opposite is because, look at it, it's x minus h. This is h. X take away, and then whatever h is. Does that make sense? Okay, so if the vertex is 1, 0, then what is the axis of symmetry? 1. Okay, the next one, yep, excellent. 0, 3, because I can change this to y equals -1, x minus 0 squared plus 3. If you want to rewrite it, if there's no x plus or minus something, you know it has to be 0. So x equals 0, yes. The axis of symmetry is always h. Okay, the next one, good. -1, -2, and what is the axis of symmetry? X equals, good. And we see how it's the opposite sign for h, because I can rewrite this as x take away -1, right? H is -1. X take away -1 is the same as writing X plus 1. And then K is -2. And the last one, yep,
1.5 and 5.
1.55, and the axis of symmetry is 1.5.